I'm your pocket filler, the parlay killer, the Northside thriller. Start the broadcast, subscribe with a smash, the Gorilla Sports Podcast.
Hey guys, welcome into the Gorilla Sports Podcast. I'm your host, Alex Bulpin, and it is Thursday, August 29th. All right, let's recap a nice winning day from yesterday. So we had 4 plays going. We ended up going 3-1. We had 8 batters in total going, and we had 7 correct. So we had a pretty good day yesterday. Let's get into what we had. So we took Jose Ramirez, and we paired it with Brent Rooker, so that was a winner for us. And then we took Aaron Judge, and we paired it with Yoshida of the Boston Red Sox. That came through for us. Then we took Alex Bregman, and we paired that with Vladdy Guerrero, another winner. And then we had Corbin Carroll, who actually had 2 home runs yesterday. And we paired it with Juan Soto, who couldn't get a hit for us. So that was our one loser. DraftKings had a profit boost yesterday. And I was able to put all 7 of these batters. I usually don't like taking 2 players from the same team, as they shrink the odds like crazy, more than they should. And so I took Juan Soto out and I put Bobby Witt in. So that came through. So that was a nice couple units there, just over a couple $100. So I'll take that for sure. So a nice winning day yesterday. And I got some plays I really like today. Let's get into what we got. So we're going to take Vladdy Guerrero of the Toronto Blue Jays. Surprise, surprise. Now this guy's on an absolute tear. He's 4 for 9 versus Cutter Crawford in Boston today. And again, Vladdy just crushes in Boston. He's now up to 355 at Boston, as he was 350 to start the series. But he just keeps tearing it up. He's got 2 hits in 4 of his last 5 games, so that's perfect. And we're going to pair him with Shohei Ohtani, who's also on an absolute tear. Now, he's got 2 hits in 4 out of his last 5 games. And he's going versus Cade Povich of the Baltimore Orioles, who has not been doing well. This lefty gives up 10.08 hits per 9. So when you pair these 2 superstars together, you actually get a minus 121, which is not a bad price for these 2 guys. Our next play, also a good price for 2 superstars. We're going to take Marcell Ozuna of the Atlanta Braves. Now, this guy is 3 for 7, batting .429 versus Sanchez in Philly today. So I like that look for him. Now, he's batting .316 versus left-handed pitching, and he's 21 out of his last 24 games. He's got a hit, so that's beautiful. And we're going to pair him with Bobby Witt. Now, we're getting a really good price on Bobby Witt because he's going versus Hunter Brown today. However, Hunter Brown cannot pitch versus Kansas City. He's got 2 starts versus him. He is 0-2 with an ERA of 36.82. Yowzers, that is nasty. So the last time Hunter Brown played versus KC was this year, and Bobby Witt got a single and a home run in the first inning. They batted the entire order. He gave up 11 hits and 9 runs, recording 2 outs before they had to yank him. And actually, the time before, he only lasted 3 innings before getting yanked. So he has not been doing well against KC. So Bobby Witt is 2 for 3 with a homer versus him. And when you pair Ozuna and Bobby Witt together, you get a minus 120. Love that. We'll take that for sure. Our next play is we're going to take Francisco Lindor of the New York Mets. Now, this guy's on fire as well. He's got a hit in 23 out of his last 25 games. Monstrous. And he's 3 for 4 versus Nelson in Arizona today. So good look on Lindor today. And we're going to pair it with Corey Seager, who's also been on a tear. Now, he's got hits in 8 of his last 11 games. So he had a doubleheader in Chicago yesterday. He got 6 hits in the doubleheader. So he got 2 in the first game and 4 in the second game. And he's going versus Nick Nastrini, the rookie that the White Sox, he wasn't good enough to pitch for their bullpen. So he got sent back down to AAA. He's 0-5. He's got an 8.39 ERA. So I like Corey Seager and Francisco Lindor to get 1 hit each. And that comes out at a minus 112. So I like that look. And we got one more play going. We're going to take Alec Baum of the Philadelphia Phillies. Now, he is 10 for his last 20 versus Charlie Morton, batting .500. And he's got a hit in 21 of his last 25 games. So he's actually juiced pretty good today. So we had to find somebody to pair with him. And I got the perfect guy. We're going to take Lawrence Butler of the Oakland A's. This guy is on fire. He's on a 7-game hitting streak. So this is the 3rd game in Cincy for this series. He's got 2 hits and a homer in both of the games prior. So that's a great look for his 7-game hit streak. And we get to pair Alec Baum and Lawrence Butler together, and you get a minus 122. So not a bad price there either. So just those 4 plays going today. Now, I know DraftKings has a profit boost again. today. This one, you have to use minus 200 odds or less. So you can't exactly use the one hits for these guys to do it. So what I did is I did two bases. And actually, some of the prices are really good on it. So I used Bobby Witt, Marcell Ozuna, Francisco Lindor, Lawrence Butler, Vladdy Guerrero, and Shohei Ohtani. So all six of those guys to get two bases. And yeah, I think on a $7 bet or something like that, it was the most they would let me put down on this. And DraftKings usually has some weird numbers where they won't let you bet certain amounts of money. But yeah, it comes up to like a $1,500 play. So I'll take that for sure. I love these guys' as matchups today. So that's a pretty good look. All right, guys, after a sick night last night, let's go get it today. And if you're rocking with me, let's roll.